Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Sipesihle and today we're going to be speaking about how to get started as an online teacher. So we're going to talk about the steps you're going to need to take, the tools and materials you're going to need, and also what kind of abilities you must try to develop or at least change and adapt in order to become a good online teacher and kickstart your career and get that first online English lesson. So without wasting too much time, let's go straight into the video. If you're a new subscriber, welcome, and please do subscribe. I make videos for online teachers and ways to make money online. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. It is going to be another one. So without wasting too much time, let's go straight into the video. So we're going to start with qualifications. So for qualifications, you are going to need a TEFL certificate, and TEFL basically stands for Teaching English as a Foreign Language. There are multiple English certificates. I know there's TESOL, there's a couple other more. I'm going to write them on the screen so that you guys can see them. Now, some companies are going to require you to have TEFL and some companies won't. But it is, of course, very important that you do have the certificate because it builds trust with your students and your potential people that are going to hire you. So you should be working towards your TEFL certificate, and if you don't, you can work towards it and work for the companies that don't really require a TEFL certificate. So you're gonna need a TEFL certificate. Some companies require you to have a bachelor's degree in anything, but if you don't, of course, some companies just only require you to have TEFL. And if you are working towards your degree, it is a huge advantage if you're in university or if you already have one, because you can also have the opportunity to teach in person overseas in China, South Korea, Japan, Thailand, Spain, depending on wherever you want to go. So that's it for qualifications, just a TEFL certificate and maybe a bachelor's degree, all right? But it's not really mandatory to have it. You can still find work without a bachelor's degree. Next thing that now we're going to talk about, you have your certificate, you have your teaching tools, tech tools. Now you're gonna have to have teaching material, and that is basically content that you are going to be presenting in your classes to the students. You can make these on your own, find maybe activities online, even your own activities at school. If you can do that, if you still have them, you can also maybe take pictures and present them to the students. And no, that's okay as long as you can run your class. Or you can obviously check out my teaching material that I use. I got it from this website. I'm going to be sharing with you guys in the screen. So it's basically like 60 lesson plans for one price. It's like 60 lesson plans for one price, and then it's all compressed, and then it automatically downloads after you check out of their store. So definitely recommend checking that out. It is really great. The lesson material is interactive. It provides a warm-up, activities, interactive games, and also like kind of like a great lesson content. It covers adjectives, different topics, adjectives, vocabulary. It covers different topics in English, and it's great. Definitely check it out, all while making the class interactive and fun between you and the students. And then you'll never run out of something to teach. You know, when I first started, I had such a huge problem of not like having my classes last long, because maybe I'd have material which would only last me 30 minutes, but then I still have an additional 30 minutes to do in the class. So what would I do then? So that's why I started looking for teaching material. And it's very important that you have this, because some companies will provide you with teaching material and some won't. So it's always important that you do have it in case they don't, because you always want to be prepared, okay, for anything that could happen. So after your TEFL, you are gonna have to make sure that you do have the necessary equipment to teach. So I've gotten a lot of questions on what kind of tools that I use, equipment, laptop. So I'm gonna be showing you guys everything here in today's video. I actually brought like everything here so I can show you guys, because some people have been asking me exactly what tools do I use for my classes. So let's first start with the most important thing. You're gonna need a laptop, right? And this is my simple laptop. Guys, remember, I'm still a student, so nothing special, nothing like a MacBook or something. If you do, that's great. okay, but just a simple PC would do. As long as it can run internet, it can have access to the internet, you can go on Chrome and you can apply. It's just a functional laptop with a camera, of course, because you're going to be teaching virtually. All right, so I also have this. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a web camera. So I got this one because I wasn't really happy with the quality of the camera in my PC. But if your PC has a good webcam quality camera, so you don't really need this, okay? I just have this because I wanted to increase the quality in my classes, okay? And then the next thing that I use is headphones, noise canceling headphones. So I use these. I've been using them for like 2 years now, very reliable, and you know, they're great. But these are not mandatory. Awading, because you can do your classes without them. It's just that when I started teaching, it was during holidays, so at home there was a lot of like people moving. It was a lot of people, visitors, so I needed to have like that quiet space, noise canceling, and make sure that my classes can go uninterrupted. Okay, and then this is and then you're obviously gonna need internet, and this is my router. It's a simple telecom router. And yeah, you can just get anything. You don't even need this. You can also use your phone, but I use it because I try to get the maximum like power and also the maximum internet when it comes to my classes, especially with load shedding, because sometimes the power goes out. And yeah, which brings me to this. This is a UPS, which is basically, it acts like a power bank for this. I just plug in the power cord, and then this charges, and then I connect this to this, and then yeah, once as you can see, it's not even connected to anything, but it's still on, right? And this helps during load shedding. So I do recommend getting a UPS, but it is not really necessary a UPS. Just the primary things that you're gonna need is a laptop with a camera and headphones. All right, not really headphones, you can even use small earphones in your classes. So basically the thing you're gonna need is a camera and a laptop, and a working laptop. Some people have been asking me, can they do classes if they don't have a laptop? I think you can. And then the way that you can do it is, you can maybe run your class using your cell phone. You can put it in front of you and then connect earphones, and then share the lesson material with your students. All right, and then they can see it on their end, and then you can have it here, you can read it to them, present to them, and help them with the questions, and then run your class that way. So it is possible, guys, even if you don't have a laptop and you're starting out. Once you start getting that money, once you start getting paid, once you start getting an income, you can then reinvest in yourself. When I first started, I didn't have a UPS, I didn't have headphones, I only had a laptop and a web camera. So because of course the camera, but then once I started getting income, I reinvested into improving the quality of my classes. And then you can do that too. So which brings me to the next thing. So then now you have your teaching material, you have your certificate, and you have the tools that you need. So now it is time for you to go find a job. Find a company that can hire you based on your conditions. If you don't have a TEFL, then find a company. If you do have TEFL and you also have a degree, find a company which can pay you based on the qualifications and the services that you can offer. All right. This can be a challenging and daunting experience, but guys, do not be discouraged. Everything takes a lot of time, and be patient. When I first started, I couldn't get a job for like 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks when I first started, and until I first started getting hearing feedback from where I applied. Also, I got plenty rejections. So don't be discouraged. This step is obviously the most challenging, but try to keep up, and don't let anything move you. Okay, if you guys want an updated video on companies hiring teachers, especially South African teachers, let me know in the comments. I'll definitely do that for you guys. And then yeah, once you've found a company, you can then start teaching. I really hope this video helped you guys in some way. Yeah, so that's it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was informative, and I hope you guys liked and subscribed, and then I will see you guys in the next video.